Hi, this is JP Morgan. Today on the Slanted Lens, we're going to talk about another kit that we have on our truck. It's just a kit full of fishing line and the accoutrements you need to be able to make it work. So let's take a look at those and see what we got. Give me the opportunity to mentor you in your business. Go to theslanteddlens.com and sign up for our free business coaching call. We're going to teach you the daily routine for success. So get over to theslanteddlens.com and sign up today. So let's take a look at how we use fishing line on set. First off, for stills, I use it to give you the sense of motion even though it's stills. Using to fly a scarf, a person's tie, pull up a person's dress so it'll catch the wind and it'll flow out backwards behind them. I've done that a lot. In the beginning of my career, we suspended everything. There was no Photoshop. There was no retouching. So every single object we had in the shot was suspended. Like this lady who's blowing into the room. Every single thing in these images has been suspended with fishing line, and there is no retouching. It's just the way it was. First off, the most important thing we have in our box is fishing line, of course. We have brown and we have clear, and we've got kind of a greenish color. Most people think of fishing line as clear. But let me tell you, the most useful item on set is a brown fishing line. This is hung up with four 4-pound test fishing line. 4-pound test just means it'll hold up about 4 pounds. Well, it'll take a 4-pound jerk, basically, and it'll expand just a little bit. The reason I like the brown over the clear is for a very obvious reason. That is in a photographic situation or on set doing video. The clear looks like just a big streak of line. It's much harder to hide. So it's much easier to use brown. There are times though on a white wall, in a white set like this, where I maybe would want to use the clear and not use a brown. So I have both. Actually, my third is kind of this greenish color, which is really nice in some situation because it's more of a camouflage looking line and will hide into different backgrounds depending on the color in the background, what's going on. Another thing we have in this kit is we have all kinds of glue. This is a super glue, Hot Stuff by Super T. So Hot Stuff has 3 different types of glue. This is a special T, which is made for filling gaps. They have a light or kind of a thin, which doesn't fill as many gaps, and they've got a medium. I use the heavy duty stuff. I squirt this on, and then I use an accelerator, and the accelerator just sprays on. When it sprays onto this glue, it makes the glue harden, and it hardens immediately. I have a hot glue gun, because it's very simple to suspend things with hot glue. Now, hot glue, when you squirt it onto an object like this, it's just going to take so long to dry that it's impossible to work with. So the second thing I do is I always have canned air, because when I turn that canned air upside down, I get a really cold blast, and I can freeze my hot glue, and it solidifies immediately, and I can move on. I don't have to wait for it to harden. One of my favorite ways to attach the fishing line to something on set is to simply tie the fishing line to the back end of a safety pin. That safety pin now, as you tie the fishing line on the back of it, gives you the ability to open it up and to pin it onto a tie or a dress or a scarf, and then you simply pin it on and close it, roll it back to a clothespin or a little piece of wood or something to be able to wrap the line to, the person can hold, to be able to see it, to be able to work it a little easier, and that makes it a lot easier to work on set. So a couple more things that are in this kit. I always want a pair of scissors so you can cut the fishing line really quickly and easily. I always have several Sharpies, different colors and different sizes of Sharpies. If I get into a situation where the fishing line is just showing or doing a little video move and we're seeing the fishing line is kind of glowing too much, I'll just take a Sharpie and I'll just go up there and I'll just simply paint it out, and it's gone. The reason I have so many different options is because every single situation is going to be different, and you've got to get your fishing line attached to something somewhere somehow, and you can't predict it. So just go to the store, get different double stick tapes and earthquake putty and safety pins and clothespins, and create a kit that gives you the option that when you're standing there, you're going, I've got what I need to be able to make that happen. You don't have to go, I've got to run to the store. I may have all these things in other places on the truck, but what I want is when I say we've got to fly the scarf, is they run to the truck, they grab one kit, and it's all right there. They don't have to go looking for canned air, looking for this, and try to grab everything into their arms, bring it in. I want them to grab this one kit, bring it in, we've got everything we need, we make it happen, it flies, and we're going on. So there you have it. That's what's in my tackle box, my fishing tackle box on the truck. Not for actually fishing, but for suspending. So keep those cameras rolling and keep on clicking. We've got a great download we're offering here at the Slanted Lens called Stop Motion Basics for Beginners. Tricia Zemp takes all the information she's learned on how to do stop motion, from how to shoot the stop motion to how to edit it and post it and put music to it on Instagram or YouTube. It's a fabulous journey where she'll teach you everything you need to know to be able to do stop motion. If you're interested in stop motion, this is going to teach you the process and what you need to do. So go to theslanteddlens.com/stopmotion to get your copy today. You're going to want to subscribe to the Slanted Lens so I don't have to stand and hold this picture here all day. Oh, thank you for subscribing to the Slanted Lens so I don't have to hold that thing all day. Hey, what's wrong with you over there? How come you haven't subscribed? Oh, thank you very much so I don't have to hold that thing all day long. We want you to subscribe to the Slanted Lens. We're going to give you great material, teach you how to do great photography and video techniques. So check us out here on the Slanted Lens.